Just because I love you, it don't mean I trust you. Everybody not to be trusted. Everybody around me thugging. Everybody around me drugging. Everybody around me hustling. Everybody know not to bring no new rigging around me. They say I be bugging. Got racks in the go-yard luggage. Just because I love you, it don't mean I trust you. Everybody not to be trusted.
Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Uncut with Q. I'm your host, Quentin Flores. And today's episode, I'm going to be talking about, this is something I feel is extremely important. It's important for anybody who's listening right now. The reason why is because I've been doing business for the longest time. And if there's one thing that I'll tell you just from my experience is that there's no such thing as a rich hermit crab. Okay. And what does that mean? What does that mean? You can't be the only frog sitting on a freaking, on a lily pad, man. Eventually, you're going to have to figure out a way to bring on more people. I love growing. I love growing, but I love growing with other people. And I pride myself in being a person who is not a self-made man. Now, don't get me wrong. I've done a lot on my own, but some of the greatest things that I ever did were with other people. The correct people in your corner are always going to elevate you into a direction that is so just astronomical to your growth. It's not even funny. But finding those people, easier said than done. You're probably going to get a bad apple out of every few apples that you're trying to get for yourself. And that's just the reality of what it is to find business partners and good help. Okay. And even at this current stage in my life and my business, I still feel like I haven't found the best help. But I do have a select few people that have stayed with me throughout the time frame that I've been building my businesses that are the help. And they're the ones that I've always needed to have in my business. Now, why am I telling you guys this? The reason for today's podcast is because I believe that when one person can grow with other people, they grow faster. And so I decided that over the course of the next year, so next year, if y'all watched in my last podcast, I talked about a new program, a new thing that I'm doing where I'm going to be running the business solo. Now, that's not entirely true. Am I going to be doing my real estate business by myself? Absolutely. But what I'm going to be doing is documenting this inside of a community where you guys are going to be able to have access to me multiple times in the week. We're going to be doing multiple meetings. I'm going to be doing challenges. We're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to be doing prizes. And the whole platform is built so that you have access to not just the community and everything else that is involved, but you also get access to my courses and all of the other things that are just bonuses to the idea of what it is that I'm trying to create, which is a group-driven effort to close and fund more real estate deals. Now, building a business by yourself, okay, is, like I said, not easy. And I'm telling y'all, at the beginning of my journey, I remember my mentor said you need to shake as many hands as possible. I went to every single networking event and I shook hands with people and I met people, and I would go to the RIAs. I'd go to the local real estate investor association groups. I'd go to the Alamo ones. I'd go to the Surreal meetings. And there's just all these different types of companies back in 2014, 2015, when I feel the real estate market was booming, that were hosting these giant events. And so, I did what most people would do. I'd went out there and I just started shaking hands with people. And after I started meeting a couple of people, I started actually having meaningful conversations. From meaningful conversations came meaningful relationships. From meaningful relationships came meaningful real estate deals. And I started making money. A lot of my first real estate deals that I ever closed were not done solo. I did them with other people. And so, you know what? I always felt like that was one of the best ways to get involved with the business. And to me, to this day, I don't know if y'all have seen that before, but to this day, I am still operating my real estate business, joint venturing with a whole bunch of people. So this is your opportunity now. In the description of this video, if you're watching this and you're sitting on your ass, you're watching your couch, you're watching from your couch, your cell phone, or wherever, I want you in my community. I want you in my community so bad. I'm giving this thing away. For the first 50 people that are watching this that want to join my community, it is $25, and then I'm capping it for the year. I'm going to coach inside of this community for people who pay $25. You have the option to pay in a full in a year, and you'll be grandfathered in at this price point. The price will go up to $297 in January 1st. So for the remainder of this year, you guys get the opportunity to join a community where we're going to be doing the business, closing real estate deals, having multiple coaching calls, Q&A sessions, challenges, prizes, rewards, everything that you can think of, I've put into this freaking new program that I'm doing. So if you're watching this video and you haven't closed and funded your first real estate deal yet, in the description, there is a link to the new school community that I just created for all of you guys that are trying to get involved, that all y'all want to just learn more about the business, want to be involved with me, want to learn more about me, connect with me, network with me. I'm going to be giving all of my resources, all of my tools, everything to every single person that is watching this video right now or listening on the podcast. Guys, I'm so excited. This is just a brand new journey for me, and I'm taking you guys with me. Back then, I was just documenting my content for me, and I always try to figure out a way to interact with you guys. This is the way. You know, obviously, I want you guys to be invested. So if you're trying to join and you're wanting to learn these things, this is that chance to be invested, to be around a bunch of people that are going to be winning, closing real estate deals and doing the damn thing. I want you there. I want you in my community. So that's my episode for you guys today. Birds of a feather flock together, man. If we're all in this together, we can make it together. We can win together. We can create something. We can have a whole movement, a whole wave. And there's going to be tons of resources, man. I'm be giving deals away. I'm giving away money here. I want you in. All right. So click the link in the description. There's the link to my school community. It's 7 days for free. There's 0 risk. You can cancel anytime. Get your ass in there and let's see what you can do. All right. I'll see you guys on the next episode.